2nd and 10.
No, that was in the other chat. We're talking about our chat.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Look at the back.
3rd down and 10.
He said, guess what he heard?
Here's Wilson to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Play action. Now Wilson. He finds Austin complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
And put on the jacket, bro. Where's your brother?
Line of scrimmage.
Put it right, both of y'all. Put on the damn jacket. What is y'all doing?
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter.
I mean, it's up to you.
Ball game.
It's in a party. You can't watch the game and be in the party at the same time. Because you'll be joining through your PlayStation
app. Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Just
over here, midnight.
Here, these last few plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback.
Touchdown! Calvin Austin. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Steelers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away.
Did you subscribe to my channel?
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third
keep
quarter.
Trying to take off my team, bro. Where's part of my arsenal?
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Starts the drive on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Wilson. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for a sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Yeah, and beat him out to the outside.
That happened to you before. No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Escaping the pressure right. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I forgot it was a comeback. I thought it was a
screen. By Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. On 2nd down, Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
All right, but you just did it back to back. Like, what did you, like, you feel me? Like,
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
None of that shit.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 15. They go play action with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Austin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll let it fly for Austin. He's got it at the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell.
Good night. Get in here.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Rodgers.
And
Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
In motion right is Austin. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. He will push his way down to about the 14.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the
it's
play.
like 11, you can call me or some shit. But if it's like past 1 or 2,
7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Well, Wilson going to change things up here. To throw on third down, Wilson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. Boswell's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Davante Adams. 61 yards. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Hassan Reddick able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Fields.
Oh, I could not get out there, bro. What the fuck? Who was that?
First down as the tackle made at the Jets 37. That one good for 24 yards.
Damn, I couldn't get over there.
To throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll send Austin in motion right. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like
a
receiver, and you're worried about before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Wilson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Oh, man.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time and this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Here's 1st and 10. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's 1st down. Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as a lead move.
Run it back.